Well, today, Governor Abbott signed a bill into law that was a direct response to the December kidnapping and murder of a 7-year-old Wise County girl.
The Athena Alert was named after Athena Strand, and it intends to shorten the time it takes for law enforcement to respond to reports of missing children. Fox 4's Rebecca Butcher has more about the law and the response to it tonight. Rebecca.
Yeah, well, guys, Athena Strand's mother is turning her pain and her grief into action. Athena's law, the alert, is going to be closing the gap between when a child goes missing, but also when that abduction alert is issued. It was supposed to be a simple task, deliver a Christmas present package and then leave, says Athena Strand's mom, Maitland Gandy.
Athena is my daughter. I do not have any of the titles that anyone else that has come to speak to you has, but I am a mother.
But it ended in the kidnapping and death of 7-year-old Athena from Wise County last November. Today, Governor Abbott signed into law House Bill 3556, or Athena's Law, which allows law enforcement to issue a regional alert for missing kids even before they can confirm an abduction took place.
In his heart of hearts, there's a moment where he knows it would be beneficial for the community to know that a child is missing, even if it is not yet known that the child has been abducted.
Tanner Horner admitted to police he killed Athena but pleaded not guilty to capital murder and kidnapping charges during an arraignment hearing in May. Right before the attack, Athena was playing in the front yard of her father's home. An Amber Alert wasn't issued until 24 hours later when it met the Amber Alert strict criteria.
Most people I would be willing to bet in this room are either a grandparent, a parent, or an aunt or an uncle, and this bill should mean anything to anyone that has those titles.
In April, Athena's mother testified before lawmakers, part of the Homeland Security and Public Safety Committee.
I'm asking you guys to support this bill, not for Athena, because we can no longer help her, but I'm asking you to support this bill for your own children, for your own grandchildren, and your nieces and nephews, and all of the children that you don't even know.
Helping to keep her young daughter's memory alive, the Athena Alert is like an Amber Alert, but instead allows quicker action. And to activate an alert within a 100-mile radius of where the child was believed to have gone missing or the location from where the child was last seen.
I don't want someone to feel how I feel. I don't want a mother to have to carry home an urn with their children's ashes. I don't want to watch another grandparent mourn the way my dad did.
Yeah, heartbreaking to hear those sentiments from Athena's mother. Now, this is going to be protecting other children from what Athena's family went through, so this tragedy doesn't have to happen again. This bill takes effect September 1st.